Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met, my name is Deniz and on my channel until now I've shared 2 Swiss and 2 Turkish recipe videos. And today I'm gonna share my third Swiss recipe video with you and it's going to be very good. This week's recipe is very popular in Swiss cuisine. I'm gonna show you how to make a Wähe. Well, what is a Wähe? A Wähe is a flat pie topped with fruits, veggies or cheese, and it is really tasty and it's not so heavy in taste. People like to eat it, for example, the fruity ones as a snack in the afternoon. Wähen are very famous in Switzerland. You can find them in almost every store. Okay, here are some Wähen that I bought from a supermarket. This one with plums, this one with rhubarb, and this one over there is with cherries. This is one of my favorites. And I'm gonna show you how to make a Apfelwähe. Yes, the one with apples. There are many different recipes out there and I'm gonna use my lovely mother-in-law's recipe. Vielen Dank für das Rezept, liebe Mutter. So, let's get cooking and let's get some Apfelwähe. Here are the ingredients. For the crust we need flour, salt, cold butter, cold water. For the filling we need apples, ground hazelnut and sugar. And for the custard we need milk, half-fat cream, eggs, sugar, cornstarch and cinnamon. Instead of making a homemade crust, you can also use the Shortcrust Pastry Sheet. But I have the time now, so let's start with the pie crust. This crust is made with a few simple ingredients: flour, salt, cold butter and cold water. Put the flour into the processor with the regular blade attached. Start mixing the flour and salt, pulse a few times to combine. Then add the cubed cold butter, quick pulse 7-8 times until the smallest butter pieces are the size of large peas. Add 100 ml of ice water into the bowl, quick pulse just until the dough starts to get crumbly. Don't over-process. It looks loose but it will hold together later. Dump the dough out onto a clean surface. Squeeze it a bit to make it stick together. Don't knead it, just stick it together and form a ball. If it doesn't form a ball, add a tiny bit more cold water. Wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes before using. Let's get the rested dough out of the refrigerator. Flatten the dough with your hand a bit, but try not to work the dough too much. Here we go, now we can start rolling it. Roll the dough on a board into a circle, rolling from the center to the edge. Just put even pressure on the dough. Turn the dough sometimes to make sure it doesn't stick to the board. Place your dough nicely in your greased and floured pie pan. Softly press and get the dough into the edges. Now prick the base several times with a fork. And put your pie dough back in the refrigerator and preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Now let's prepare the filling. Peel the skin off the apples. To prevent discoloration, rub the apples with lemon, or you can squeeze some lemon juice into the water and put the apples into it. Cut the apples into halves and quarters and cut out the cores. Sprinkle the ground hazelnut nicely on the pie dough and spread the apples evenly. Sprinkle with 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, now we are going to put this in the preheated oven and bake for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, let's prepare the custard. Mix the milk, half-fat cream, eggs, cornstarch, cinnamon and sugar until well combined. I've looked up a bit and seen some recipes used only 1 egg and some use 2 eggs. If you like it eggy, add 2 eggs. If you are not such a fan of the egg, then add only 1 egg. Feel free to make your custard to your liking. Pour the custard over the apples carefully. And now the pan goes back to the oven. Okay, now set your oven to 180 degrees Celsius and place it in the middle rack and bake for about 45 minutes. Mine took around 1 hour. When it looks cooked all the way through, take it out of the oven. And your Apfelwähe is ready. Let it cool for 5 to 10 minutes and slice it with a long and very sharp serrated knife. Egoete, enjoy your meal. Afiyet olsun. It smells incredible in here. I'm so hungry. I'm just gonna try it. You can serve it warm or cold, and according to my husband, it tastes even better with the freshly whipped cream. So I'm just gonna try it with that. I don't care how other food accounts eat it. I think they just take a bite and stop eating, but I can't. When it's good, I cannot. It is absolutely perfect. If you like apples, you really should try this recipe. And this recipe is so easy to prepare. If you don't have time or if you don't want to make the crust yourself, you can buy Shortcrust Pastry Sheet at the store, and then it gets even easier and quicker. Some recipes use grated apples, some use sliced apples. We prefer the sliced apples. The ground hazelnuts not only add texture and flavor, but also prevent a soggy bottom crust. And the creamy custard makes it so tasty and not heavy in taste. And make sure to add cinnamon. Cinnamon and apple is a marriage made in heaven. I hope you try this recipe, and if you try it, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you liked my video, please don't forget to give me a big sweet thumbs up below. And thank you for watching me. I will see you in my next video. Stay healthy, stay safe. Tschüss, bye bye.